of a couple inches. All right, with that backdrop, we now turn it over to the veteran voice of the Octagon. He is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC strawweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, a Muay Thai kickboxer holding a professional record, 9 wins, 4 losses. She stands 5 feet 5 inches tall, weighing in at 116 pounds. Fighting out of Belo Horizonte, Brazil, Juliana Lima. And now introducing her opponent, out of the red corner, a mixed martial artist holding a professional record, 7 wins, 6 losses. She stands 5 feet 4 inches tall, weighing in at 116 pounds. Fighting out of Windsor, Ontario, Canada, Randa Where the action begins, our referee in charge, Joseph Hawes.
Joseph Hawes, our referee. The beautiful Chrissy Blair is here. Thank you, Chrissy. Ready to go with round 1 here in the UFC strawweight division. Randa Marcos, number 11 in the world at present, taking on Juliana Lima. Lima is in the all-black, Randa Marcos in the black top with red shorts. Marcos says she's focused a lot on her jiu-jitsu and really 100% committing to her submission game. That really was a staple of her career before she entered the UFC. Had a very productive stint on season 20 of The Ultimate Fighter, wins over Tisha Torres and Felice Herrig. Tonight, she is all about trying to get Juliana Lima out of there. Lima not just confident in her stand-up, but also her wrestling. 10 takedowns for both of these women coming in their UFC careers. But this is where Marcos does her best work. 1 underhook here. Pretty good reversal by Lima. Now Marcos gets Lima back to the fence.
And right here, this is just 2 ladies trying to get the blood flowing. I mean, a lot of times you don't want to start out the fight just receiving punches to your nose and your mouth. So you get this clinch, you kind of get those jitters out. And I think that's what we're seeing here. Randa Marcos does a good job creating the fight here and making it just ugly, like dirty boxing, mixing in knees, mixing in elbows, trying to get takedowns. And when you do this, you're just not eating free-flowing shots to the nose and mouth. It's just a little less damaging. It feels better to start this way than it does in the open, getting punched. So I think that's why we're seeing this right now.
Randa Marcos fighting out of Ontario, Canada, but many of our avid fans know her story. She escaped Iraq with her family as a child. She was born in Baghdad. Has as much heart as any fighter, certainly in this UFC strawweight division. She's a slight favorite here tonight against Juliana Lima.
See what she can do. Let's see what these ladies can do with the grappling here. I mean, realistically, they're not doing much. They're holding onto each other and trying to land some light knees to the body and legs, but this is really just damage control, this style for Marcos. I'm not taking any damage, I'm not really giving any, but more importantly, I'm not taking any damage. And that's what we're seeing here. And that's it. Underhooks are key to get off the fence. I don't want to overdo it tonight, but that's really the problem here. When Marcos has that underhook, if Lima wants to get away, she's got to pummel to the opposite side of her, get her own underhook, as you see her trying to do, but she gives up on it, goes to the head instead, and now she won't get off the fence. It's hard to go to the tie clinch here because you give up double underhooks. And there they are, and now the body lock comes when you go tie clinch from there, so it's tough. I've seen people get knocked out there though, so you can use it. You just got to be particular how strong you are with it, how good you are with it, and not get your hips too square, because sometimes you give up takedowns there. And now we see Lima got the underhook, so the position changed. And now Marcos dug the underhook on the right-hand side, and you'll see her just flip Lima right around to the other side in just a second. You'll see her twist her hips. Just turn her right around.
Marcos really liked the matchup, felt like both of these women were grinders. Not all that surprising that a lot of the early portions of this fight have played out in the clinch, and the referee Joseph Hawes letting the fighters work.
Yeah, I'd like to see the referee break people apart when they're doing this, because it is somewhat of a safety position.
Well, he hasn't even called for action, excuse me, right? At least call for some action. You're not going to take a body lock away from the fighter necessarily, as Lima lands the knee.
And you see how they're reaching over the top of the head, and they're not reaching under the arms a lot. You see this a lot in the women's division, is they're going for headlocks a lot. Wow. And you give up the underhook, you give up the takedown.
Pretty good sign for Juliana Lima, getting a takedown towards the end of the round. I know a few fighters who employ that strategy.
Yeah, so much for not saying underhook too much, huh?
Dude, let it rip. Name your next dog underhook. It's that simple.
Nice sweep on Marcos there. And she said she worked on her top control, so let's see how much time she could burn off the clock, get some damage here, maybe even a submission attempt would be sweet.
She's got some heavy ground and pound.
And you got 10 seconds left. Let's just unload if you're Marcos. There you go.
Great job, Juliana. Great job.
7, 6.
Keep breathing.
5,
Keep breathing.
4, 3, 2, 1. Aqui.
Okay, listen up. Excellent job.
For raspada, só isso.
Don't let it get swept again. You're too good to be get swept. Don't leave your left leg hanging. Don't expose your left leg.
Quando quiser. Quando cai.
You know you do, right? Keep winning segments. It's your time, Randa. Go get it.
Agora na mão, tá? Ela vai fingir.